Welcome back.
Hello. How's it going? Here we go. Back to some more survival mode. Back over in the Milton area here. We last found ourselves inside a cave here, so still exploring this area. So first and foremost, we need to just get ourselves kind of much more established here in the area. Also look around, looking for supplies, as many as we can. Ooh, still a little bit tired. Oh shoot. Camera. This happens every Tuesday, doesn't it? Of course it does. Okay, so just a second here. Okay, so let's fix the camera. Yeah. Love my camera. I really do. Keep telling myself that. I love Windows 10, you know? I love it. Yes. Device. Unplug. It's almost like it doesn't detect it anymore when I restart after a certain number of times. It's like it detects it, but it doesn't detect it. Oh, there's the prompt. Okay, so it should work now. It's almost like resetting the driver. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Okay, still waiting. Come on. Do your thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, there we go. Oh, that took forever. Camera. Activate, reactivate. What the heck? Video? Love my camera. I really do. Love my camera. I really do. Come on, do your thing. Camera? Come on. Come on. You hear me clicking it in and out, right? It's just like, okay, come on. Wow. You're being difficult today, aren't you? Cameras are being very difficult today. Okay, back to what I was doing here. Oh, stupid camera. I swear to God. Struggle is real. Okay, so we're gonna look around in Milton, try to find supplies. We're gonna try and get past there. As soon as we're done looking around here, then we're going to go and look for a moose, our very first moose. Turn you down just a little bit. Alright. Now needed blasting. Not early in the morning. Okay. I need to eat something. Okay, condensed milk. Don't do this in real game. Don't do this at the beginning of your game. That will get you food poisoning. Guaranteed. The only reason I can do it is because I have rank 5 wilderness cooking, so. Which makes me immune to food poisoning. Okay. Now, let's see. Where haven't I looked inside of? Well, we do have the wolves. The 2 wolves are going to have to cut open. That's what I remember from the last time. Also got that church over there we're going to have to go and check out. We might find matches in there. Grab the feathers that are kind of lying around so we can make arrows. I was really hoping that the update was going to come out before the end of this run. Let's see here. Yeah, let's cut you open. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, these are probably bad. Nope, we're still good. Okay, sweet.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Yeah. Get inside of the old lady's house and cook these up. Gonna turn her into kind of temporary storage for a while. Use the book. Yeah, let's use the book. Make a quick fire here. While I chug down some coffee this early in the morning.
Come on.
That was the first day of the week. That was the hardest. Let's see here. This meat. This is what's going to keep us alive while we're here, looking around. All the wolf meat. And more tins of coffee. We also have to keep in mind we have to have it. We don't want to have too much on us because we're going to have to make our way out of here. That's going to require having to go down. Yeah, 2 ropes. I'm gonna use my hands, save my knife. Okay. More coffee. I mean, more meat. I think 1 wolf is worth like 1 day of food. 1 day night cycle, 24 hours. Which is not much. It really isn't. But it's essentially free calories, so at least this far in. you. Have to start leaving a pile of food. Anything inside the box then? You're gonna have to leave a whole bunch of leave a pile of food out here. That way we're not carrying all of it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, rabbit. Just looking over, it's like I see movement. Okay, so I've got a pry bar now, right? I think I do. So let's check back of some cars here. We're also gonna have to make it to that gas station. Yeah, that sucks. What are we doing? Temperature? Temperature's fine. Good. Okay, there's something out in this car. Open the hood. Open the hood of any vehicle that I've searched inside of.
This will come in handy.
That way, from a distance, I notice if I've looked in it or not. And that's only if I can lift the hood. Some cars you can't. Okay, that's empty. Because there's a couple of cars on the way here that you just can't do that to. Which is slightly unfortunate. Just slightly. Not a game breaker or anything. I've already looked over at the farmhouse, so... Bandages. Little shelf. Just a paintbrush. Ooh, a hatchet. Nice. Another one of those. Get on the ground. Get on the shelves. Sometimes there's a small little matchbox on them sometimes. Okay, let's go back here. And you know what? I'm just gonna switch you to something else. There. I really need to spend some time and actually make my own little playlist from this. I do have one, but it's not enough to go through an entire 4-hour stream. Old schoolhouse. Okay. Ooh, another hatchet. Nice. This is good. All the hatchets. Yeah, Milton would be a very good place to start a run. Definitely is. I need to figure out a way to be able to mark houses as if I've been in them. Something I can see from a long ways away and not have to walk up to and go, have I been in here? Because, you know, walking around you're still burning calories, so. Okay, let's just go to the church. Check the church. We're gonna try and slowly make our way that way. And then, once we've looked at all the places that we remember going to in the campaign, then we will start looking in corners that we missed the last time we played. Okay, we're leaving you here. Fisherman's sweater. Okay. That's cloth right there. We don't need it. We've got 2 sweaters that are way better than that. That sweater is close. It's close to what we have, but not as good as what we have. That would definitely be worth if I was first starting my run. But since we have such good weather right now, I really don't want to waste it by just going back to the cave and sleeping. Perfectly clear days like this. Perfectly clear and nice and warm to where you're not losing temperature. These things become rare and rare and rare and rare the further along you get. Oh, still tired. Oh man. I'm also a little bit worried about my car right now. On the way home, the check engine light went on and it was like, ah, shoot. Okay, I just gotta remember there was a couple of wolves over here in the campaign, so I'm not quite sure if it's the same. So far, there have been differences. From the campaign. Oh. What is that? A medal of something. Oh, okay, nothing. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Keep our eyes open for unfortunate, fuzzy little animals that wish to chew on our face. Be very careful. We'll stay mostly out in the open here. Damn it. The back of this car. Nothing. Check the back seats. Nothing in the back seats. Check the glove box. This is usually where matches end up. Or you'll get useless driving gloves. Which, unless you have something to repair that uses cured leather, they're kind of pointless. Compared to the other things that you could be finding, it is pointless. Okay, nothing here. Nothing. Damn. Two for two? Both cars. Damn. Okay, let's check the church. Might be something in here. Other than books. Ooh. Can of soda. Someone snuck in a can of soda in here. Ooh.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Oh, shush. Oh, there's a bed in here. Antibiotics, pillow, storm lantern. There's a rifle cartridge in a church, of all places. Oh, this is a tiny little town in the middle of nowhere. Oh, there is a hatchet here. Oh, sweet. Got another one. I think we're good on food for now. Let's go back out. Probably gonna have to head back. Good morning, Michael. How's it going? Currently still exploring the Milton area. Looking for supplies. came across a couple of hatchets.
Hope I can still eat this.
So those are tools we don't have to worry about for a while. First stream test last night? Nice. Oh, look, a hunting knife. Yeah, when it comes to streaming, it always starts out pretty rough. I consider streaming much like a website. It's always a work in progress. Always a work in progress. In fact, a lot of the larger streamers say that. It's like they're still trying to improve their streams. Okay. Got some berries. Currently, right now, we're running pretty heavy right now, so we're just gonna head back. Head back to the cave, drop off what we found. I was trying to improve is a good attitude to have it for anything. Yes. Yes. Yeah. There's no such thing as completed. It's just, it comes to, you know, the attitude of, it's just the best it is at this point. There's always room for improvement. Always. If only life was like a video game where you get the mission complete and then it's over. It's never over. That would be sweet, though. I mean, be at work and, you know, have the whole fanfare and everything. It's like, mission completed. It's like, yay! I never have to do this again. No, you do. You do. It says you're going to be improving upon your success. That's what you're doing. We got a nice full day of decent weather. Able to walk around a little bit, take a look at an area of the map that's not very well covered. Took care of the wolves. So that's good. Got all the meat off of them. In fact, I'm probably gonna... Unless it's disappeared. Probably did. But, yeah. It has been hanging out here for quite a while. And it's gone. Oh, wait, no, it's here. Just blended in. Drop it off inside here. Drop it off inside the house. Let it start curing. Pretty much going to be using the old woman's house and that cave as kind of like two areas. They're close enough together to where I can jump in between the two. Okay, so we'll drop this here. Got a lot of axes now. I think we've doubled up on the number of axes we have available to us. Drop. There we go. And we're gonna drop the pelt here. Guts. Not exactly being very organized, but I'm keeping them in piles. Get searched. Got a lot of clothing I've come across. We don't exactly need the clothing, but we do need the cloth. The cloth is going to be very useful. In fact, I'm going to probably I'm going to leave the tools here too. The extra axes and all that. Drop that one. Do I need the rifle? Probably not. It's like, what am I going to do with the rifle at this point in time? So I'm going to leave that here. Gonna keep that with us. Drop the ammunition here too. I'll keep the snare with me. Okay. We're gonna have to get more water. But we do have a soda. A ruined soda. It's probably flat. Ew, flat soda. That doesn't even sound good. Unless it's a, one of those carbonated lemonades. At least with the lemonade, when it's not carbonated, it just reverts back to lemonade. Still doesn't sound pleasant, but not horrible. Okay. Okay, we've been to the farm already. Trying to figure out what else I've not looked in yet. Not quite flat, but I prefer my soda with fewer bubbles than we usually have. Yeah, that's true. I don't drink as much soda as I used to. I used to inhale the stuff, and now it's just like I prefer like things like coffee, the occasional cider, you know. Sodas are just kind of, I look at them and I go, I could just go get juice. I just, go and get like a jug of like orange juice or something. I don't know. I think the only time I actually have a carbonated beverage, it's probably like an energy drink. Even then, that's rare. And it's really not out of being healthy. It's just more of like, I just don't have a taste for it anymore. Just don't have a taste for it. It's just like, okay, let's check in here. I think we've checked in here. We'll find out really quickly here. Yep, we've been in here. Beer is carbonated. That's true. Yeah, I don't, ooh, more matches. Yeah, I rarely have beer also. Like, I think the only time I actually will have a beer is when I find out that they don't have cider, they don't have a beer. Usually I have the Weissen. But, ooh. There's a potbelly stove in here. Sweet. But nowadays I don't really have time to go out to the bars. Unfortunately, it's mostly because I don't feel like it. Which is unfortunate to people that I've met in groups. Okay. I used to go to
I need to drop something.
these meetup groups where I go and just kind of hang out. And they would send invites, like mass invites, to all the members of that particular group, and they'd be like, we're gonna go out bar hopping. I'm just like, it's a work day. I need to go to work in the morning. The whole responsible adult thing, I'm trying to be a responsible adult here. But yeah, whatever. Another toilet. Didn't get much of anything in here. But they are in like their 20s, so They're in their late 20s. They still haven't gotten past the whole wanting to go out and party every single night kind of thing. I understand that. I remember when I was able to, you know, spend an entire day and then an entire night and stay up until like dawn and then do it all again the next day and not care. Can't do that much of it anymore. Oh, the hazards of becoming an old fart. Oh, it happens to everybody. But you know, funny thing is that I guess my age finally caught up with my personality. I'm a very relaxed personality. I've been told by a lot of people I have an old soul. Is there anything? There's probably the wolves over here. Oh, yep, I see the wolf. Two of them. They're hanging out by the gas station. Is there anything of worth over here? Other than just fell trees? No, I see nothing. There's that vehicle over there. I'm gonna have to go and check out. Let's see here. 'Cause there might be stuff in there, or this might be completely useless. I'm gonna go over there and there's nothing there. The temperature is still looking pretty good right now. Which I don't mind that. I like that. Means I get to sit out here and look around some more. Have I opened you? I have not looked in you. Oh, newspaper. Right. Let's check over here. I don't believe I've checked this vehicle. No, I have not. Hey! Ski boots! A parka. Nice. I don't need it. You can move the car batteries. What? Okay, I gotta see this. Move the car batteries. What? Why? What? Why would you want? For what reason would you do this? Are they planning something in the future? I mean, why would? No what? Yeah, no idea. I have no idea why that's a thing. Okay. Huh. That's weird. Cool, but weird. Okay, been in here. Wonder if they plan on using that as an ignition option for the future. Either that, or maybe they planned on us using that as an option to mark which cars we've looked through. Remove the battery. Remove the battery, save the world. No, wait, that's not it. Okay, so yeah, let's head back. Drop off the clothing items we just found. After playing through this long, the campaign's gonna be a lot easier. That's all I can say. They do have the higher difficulties, but I've already started a run. Got through the first 2 episodes, so I could see it being Aurora related. It could be used to charge something later on, maybe. Yeah, could be something that could be something story related. They needed that mechanic to exist for the storyline. Okay, so the last time I did this, they disappeared. So I'm gonna do this. Because I found ski boots once before, and I had let them just sit outside, and then the ski boots disappeared because I, discovered a corner was eating supplies. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, tools. No, we're good. We're good. I'll check my clothing too while I'm at it. Okay, 77, 78, 77. Let's do a little bit of repairing here. Actions repair, yes. We're gonna have to sleep anyway, so you're done. You're done, son. You're done. Okay, your climbing sucks. Okay, we're gonna probably just repair you while I'm at it. That'll get rid of the cured leather I currently have on me. Okay, no pants. Can't repair while in the dark. Well, screw you then. It's not that dark. Soda here. Okay. I'm gonna drink that. Then we'll eat a little bit of something, and then we'll go upstairs and go to sleep. And hopefully tomorrow is going to be a lot better. Hopefully. Let's see here. Sleep. Oh, I forgot to eat. Oh well. It's fine. It's not like we're going to get into starving. I'm just going to be very, very hungry. You should be allowed to repair in the dark with the added risk of pricking your finger and taking damage. I would, yeah. And then allow it to where tier 5 means that you can repair in the dark. Because, at that point you've probably repaired so often that you could probably do it blindfolded. But that's probably going to give us something like you repair so, faster. Okay, drink some water. Grab some water from the toilet. Water from the toilet. Water from the toilet. Toilet water. Yum, yum, yum.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You'll be fine. Okay, let's see. Nearly daytime. Well, it is daytime. It's just not bright enough in here. Let's see here. Let's repair you. Oh, it is bright enough. Good. Okay, you're now new. Yep. Repair the pants. We've pretty much been reloaded on supplies, so we can be a little bit more crazy with what we have on us, but not much. I want another one of these, or another accessory if they have another one in the game. Oh shoot, we're out of cloth. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. beef jerky here. Not exactly filling, but oh well. Let's see. Drop some of the canned goods here. Don't need those to be carried around with me. Make a moose satchel. Yeah, we're gonna have to get. We're gonna have to hunt a moose though. We have not taken a moose yet. At least not yet. Oh. Okay, I'll leave that there. But that's gonna be one of the goals coming up here. Is we're gonna have to go and take on a moose. Trying to kill a moose. Now, I'm probably gonna kill a moose using a gun rather than the bow and arrow. Mostly because I need to know how it reacts. You know, how to best defend myself against a moose. Yeah, so... Wow, they just came screaming in. Did you see that?
Holy crap.
Oh, that sucks.
Shit.
There's not a second door on this place. Yeah, they came in on a full sprint. That sucks. Okay. How much am I carrying right now? Okay, just barely under 30 kilograms. Okay. Let's see here. What can I get rid of? That way, you know, I can not be carrying overweight. I'll probably drop that. I'm gonna have to carry the gun if we come across a. You know, we're gonna have to do that. Carry the gun until we come across a moose. There we go. Put the gun away. Get our bow out. Deal with these wolves. Hopefully they've ran off. I ran a custom test game the other day and killed a moose. It took 3 bullets. Not particularly well aimed. Right. Okay, so if my aim is bad, it will take 3 shots. Right. Okay, let's get ourselves to somewhere that's not on a hill. Is that pulley? Pulley for what? Huh. Okay, I got myself out of that crappy situation. There we go. I mean, the carcasses haven't even despawned yet, and the wolves already showed up. That sucks. It sucks. I see him. He's searching. He's looking. Jerk being jerk. That's what they do. Wolves are jerks. Okay. Maybe they're the wolves that were over by the gas station. Maybe that's it. If they're the ones from the gas station, I might be able to make it to the gas station now. Or they're just ones that spawned because the game felt like being an asshole and decided to just throw something at me. I looked in that house. The second one. Yeah, probably the second one. Probably the game just saying, you know what? I feel like screwing with you. Oh. rabbits. And we do have a pry bar, so we can make it inside of the gas station now. Through the back door. That's the farm. Over there. Porta potties. Anybody need a bathroom break? Ooh, look, pry bar. Bathroom break, anybody? Bathroom? No? I'm not turning the stream around. Do it now. Okay. No movement yet. Okay, we're just gonna go straight here. Just going straight. Oh, not so straight. Straight enough. There we go. Open up the back door. And open. See what's in here. And before dog. And before a wolf right in my face. And a toilet. Another toilet with the water.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Ugh. Oh, there's a bed in here. Fire barrel. I remember this. Rubber box. Heater element there.
I think I
Trail boots. Don't need those. More cargo pants. Nothing in there. I wouldn't mind another thing of matches. That would be nice. Something light that's very useful. Those would be nice. No. Another bedroll.
could end up being useful.
Wow, this turned into a bit of a bust. Okay. Check the front of the store. I want a slushie. No slushie? No slushie. No sodas either. Okay. Coffee's probably cold. The selection in the store is kind of lacking. Oops, soda. Okay. Beef jerkies. Check the cooler. Nope. Yeah, smacking your lips. I heard you. Dog food? I, for one, would be really excited for an update that just had more variety of food and loot items. Yes, that would be nice. It would be very nice. Giving us the ability to have, you know, maybe like a...
I could use this.
Fire strike. Maybe like different stores, like rather than just a trade hub kind of like this, you also have the possibility of coming across maybe like a repair shop, and that's where you're gonna find, you know, have a greater chance of finding things like axes and stuff. No more cash. Probably money in here. Nope. Anything behind the chair? Excuse me, chair. Heck, moving around, being able to move items would be nice. You know, be able to pick up chairs and move them, or... So more on-set garages? Maybe, I don't know. You know, just something to where, you know, you'll know that there's a higher chance of getting something useful. Like, you know, making it to where, I don't know, it's probably already in the game, I just didn't notice. Maybe like farmers' barns have a higher chance of finding like a knife or an axe in. Searched. Okay. I think I've found everything I can find. Yeah, everything has been looted. So we're gonna have to move on here. I still, you know, I also still think what would be very useful is being able to cure your food. You know, be able to make it to, you know, dry your food so it lasts longer. Not like much longer, just longer. That part does apply to types of containers, just not really to buildings, right? Okay. Yeah, they moved. Okay. Apparently they did move. They moved into town. Okay then. In the hood. An old bar. More matches. Back here. Nothing in here. Check the trunk. No junk in the trunk. Cloth. Okay. Might be able to make it. Gonna check to see if the van has anything in it. Well, whichever vehicle happens to be in this felled area. There's a sapling over there, see? But I'm gonna go straight towards the bus and check out the bus. See if there's anything in the bus. There might be things in the bus. There might not be things in the bus. This might be a waste of time. It might not be a waste of time. And before flare gun. Prison, transport, bus. Well, shit. Okay, nothing in here. Yep, can't open it. Okay. Worth a shot. And nothing near it either. Okay. Where's that sapling? Sapling's over here. So grab the sapling. And then we'll head back. Probably to the cave because they seem to be hanging out in front of Grandma's house right now. Because there's the cave up there. That's where we need to get to. Probably going to go through this clearing area. Through the little hole in the cliff here. I want to know how you get to Fort Mustang from here. There's supposed to be a connected point. Really? Oh. Yeah, that... I wonder where that would be. I almost want to think that it might be back. It might be over by the where the crashed aircraft is. crashed airplane? Maybe over there. Or it might be down there. I've never been to this, you might want to call it southern part of the map. I don't know. I've not been to that part of the map, so it might be down there. And if it's similar to how you have to get here, it's probably, you have to probably get here by rope. So. We have to look around for that then. Which means having to go down to the southern part of the map, which, you know, we're probably going to have to do next. Because we're running out of things to find here. There's almost certainly a rope involved. Yeah. Oh, definitely a rope involved. I mean, they did, you know, when it came to the campaign, they most definitely designed it to where you couldn't come back here. I mean, this was like the starting zone. Which, from the number of axes and knives we've found so far, it's quite a few. Definitely gives off the starter zone vibe. Okay. Where are those two jerks? They're around here somewhere. Kind of just up against the wall here. Trying to give myself enough warning to their presence. Have I checked inside that destroyed building? They brought presents? I hope not. Usually when it comes to presents, it's like dysentery and all that. Or infections. And not the kind of gifts you want. Okay. Get him to a little bit of a flatter area here. Then I'll deal with him. Come on. Come on. Come on, little wolf. Damn it! Oh, fuck. I'm sitting here going, ah! I'm sitting here trying to wrestle with my mouse going, come on, come on. Couple of pixels to the left, please. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So, they're dealt with. Okay. Wow! 3 of them? Wow, jerks. All of them. Okay. And deal with another one of you. Stop bringing friends. Yes, run off. Yeah, it's connected to him, so we're gonna have to find his body later. Where am I? Oh, wait. There it is. Well, more food. We got more food. Which we've kind of exhausted the canned goods that we found, so... We've been eating mostly the canned goods that we've been finding, so... Which isn't too bad. But as soon as I've explored the entire zone, all the way up until, you know, the bear, because we're gonna have to get past that bear, and then explore where the vehicle, well, the aircraft is, I'll start looking into preparing for a moose encounter. And we're gonna try and kill ourselves a moose here. I'm hoping that we can take out a moose in 1 or 2 shots. That's my hope. Fingers crossed. It's probably not going to turn out that way. Probably our very first encounter with the moose is probably going to be end in failure. So we'll prepare for the possibility of failure. So I want to get myself enough wood and water available to where we can move to either the cave or Grandma's house to heal ourselves up. Okay. That's nearly cured. Oh. Prepare for broken ribs. Yes. Prepare for broken ribs. Definitely gonna prepare for broken ribs. Some soda. We're also gonna want to lighten our load to where even if we get broken ribs, we're not gonna be unable to sprint. It's probably gonna be one of those things where it will make it to where you can't sprint. Feel like the lights flickered. That makes me uncomfortable. Okay. Just turn down the volume a little bit. Let's see here. Probably. Let's do this. Let's drop these in here and these. Start trying to eat the wolf meat we just came across. All this stuff is kind of just taking up space. I'm just gonna put them in here. Okay, I think that's everything. Yes. Go. 35. Carrying 35 right now? Maybe it's the amount of water I'm carrying. It might be that. Yeah, this is probably a drop a liter. You don't need that much. 34. It's probably. Oh yeah, I got an extra. Okay, that's why. I got an extra fire bar on me. We don't need. Plus, we have that gun. We're gonna have to keep on us. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Still got those wolves we're gonna have to deal with. Good thing is that this, the cave and Grandma's house are close enough together. I mean, relatively speaking, compared to the other zones, the Milton area is actually very small. It's extremely small. I mean, the other side of the map is just beyond there. I mean, where this cave is located is essentially the center of the map. I mean, I don't have to walk very far to get to any point in this area. The only problem is, because it's so small, all the dangers are really close together too. It's very cramped here. Okay, we're still going water, still going food. Our energy's at half. I have to deal with that. We've already been to the farm. We're gonna go and track down where the other wolf died. I'll grab feathers while I'm here. While I'm thinking about it, because I am gonna have to eventually replace my arrows. Any others? On this end. We got this one. The commute is great, but the neighbors are a real pain. Yes. The neighbors are definitely a pain in this zone. jerk. Speaking of neighbors. Yo, asshole. In the face. Come on now. Okay, he's gonna go running off. Where'd the other one die? There's another wolf here. I killed another wolf. Okay, looking for... Over here? Did he die over here? I think he died over here. Can't be that same carcass still remaining. Hmm. Yeah, it's the same carcass. What the hell? Looking for birds. What the hell? Wow, game. Can you say jerk? Well, I've got so many painkillers from scavenging, I might as well just use them. Okay, where'd that wolf run off to? It couldn't have survived that hit. Not the one I just killed, the one from earlier. Maybe this one... Maybe this wolf was the one from earlier. Okay. I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay, hopefully we'll come across him later. I don't like losing an arrow. Wait. Wait. Unless that's a deer. If that's a deer, then great. If it's that wolf we shot earlier, then awesome. What are you? What are you all making a big deal about? Aha! It is. Okay, we regained our arrow. And we got another one on the other wolf we just shot. Sweet. Okay, everything's right in the world. I'm happy. How are we doing on temperature? We're actually really, really good right now. Our temperatures are very awesome. Okay, let's go over here. I haven't been over here. Haven't been to that barn. That's more of like a shed. I wouldn't exactly consider that one. Just think of the Lost Era as an excuse to visit the Mustang and make more. Right? Oh jeez. Oh, forlorn. Why do you have to be such a pain to me? Yep, next Lost Arrow. We found one, time to find another. Ooh, more branches. I mean, more saplings. Yay, saplings. Anything in here? Nope, nothing in here. Anything up here? Nothing up here. Well, while we're here, we'll grab these. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. More branches. Well, more saplings. Why do I keep calling them branches? They're saplings. They're tiny trees. Tiny trees that will make tiny arrows that will kill big things. Okay, I hear some more crows doing their crow thing. There's another sapling over there. Saplings. Ow, ow. here. More crows. Little crow party over here. So many. I'm just hoping that there's only one bear in this zone. This zone is way too small to have multiple bears. Just one bear, please. One bear. Murder party? Probably a murder party, yeah. It'd be a murder party. I think this is a carcass. What you got near you, buddy? What'd you give me?
That'll come in handy.
Oh, okay, a hat. Yay. Hats. Wonderful. Awesome. Useless to me. Useless! Like, I offer you cloth. It's like, I didn't want cloth. I wanted matches or something else useful. Like a knife. A hunter's knife would be nice. I use enough of those. Okay. Just kind of following the edge of the map here. Or at least I... Hats? See? It's a party. They have hats. But I wanted a cake. I wanted cake or pie. But no, he had a hat. Why? This party's lame. This party's lame. It's kind of like that very lame office party that you have every once in a while. It's like, happy birthday, yay! And then they don't bring cake. Like, wait, there's supposed to be cake. Where's the cake? The cake better not be a lie. Okay, we see it. Another wolf here. Hey, look, a sapling. Okay, he has not gotten close enough to Barkes. Grab a sapling. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Okay, there's a carcass down here. We've only run into one wolf down here. Wait. Okay, never mind. We'll get some feathers here. Any other saplings down here? Nope. Wait. Plot twist. This is all one giant test chamber. The plot thickens. This is the Matrix. Confirmed. We're in the Matrix. This is just a very crappy version of the Matrix, but it's the Matrix. There's a rope over here. There's a rope here. Hello, rope. Where do you go to? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Could this possibly go to Forlorn? There's stuff down there. Let's go somewhere. And that's a long rope. Dude, that is a long rope. Wait, is that? Please tell me this is not one that's just as long as the... Man. Ooh. Well, I don't have the weight requirement to go down that. Looks nasty enough, right? Okay, let's world map it. Yeah, I feel like that goes down to... That looks like it goes down to Forlorn. Okay, so... From the looks of things, going down to Forlorn is doable. Coming back up this way, definitely not doable. Unless you've got enough stims, you know, emergency stims to be able to make it up that rope. Okay. And currently, right now, I don't have a charcoal on me, so I can't mark it. There's a cave down there, too. I might make a trip down it. But I'm going to make sure I have an emergency stim and the supplies needed to be able to make a fire and sleep so that I can make it up. I'm not going to go down that unless I'm prepared to, you know, have to come back up it. Okay, let's go down here. Check out what's over here. For coffee, lots and lots of coffee. Right? Lots and lots of coffee. Okay, there's something up here. Well, let's go up here and check it out. We're just kind of going around the entire border of the zone, looking for like carcasses like these to see if there's any supplies nearby. Sometimes some of the deer will have an extra arrow in it. There's a body here. Nothing near the body, anything on the body. Nothing on the body. Okay, there's a deer over there. We're gonna grab the feathers over here. Let's go up this way. I know where that goes. That follows the lake. Well, the river. That follows the river. We'll go up this way. It's all about being thorough. I'm also trying to remember this for later, because chances are on our interloper run, we might end up here, and we're going to want to be as thorough as possible, because supplies are going to be extremely tight. There's no guarantee that the bodies and all the other strewn supplies are going to be here on that kind of run, but I didn't get to be so. I did not get to be this thorough on my campaign run. I didn't come down here. I just kind of went as far as the farmhouse, and that's it. And then I just went back. Okay, I don't see anything else here other than just, you know, a felled wood area. Okay, so I think we've exhausted the southern part of the map now. Now we're going to have to go past the church and make it to the other side of where the moose is. We're going to have to see if we can track down the moose. I still haven't found out if the moose is a global cooldown. In other words, there's only one moose in all of the zones, or if it's just like bears where it's one per zone. I'm not sure. If it is one for the entire for all the zones, that means that brings a degree of complexity to the moose, because we have to first go and find it. So when we kill a moose and it's now on cooldown, when it goes to respawn, we have to go and find it in another zone, because it's not going to respawn in our current zone. At least that's my guess. Or it's one per zone, and then pretty much as soon as we kill it in one zone, we have to go and kill it in another zone and all that stuff. But we will know for sure soon.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Okay, that's the crows from the other wolf. There should be another wolf in here somewhere. I saw him run off in this direction, so we're gonna go check over here. That's the carcass of that one wolf over there. I think that's him. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's definitely him. Let's go retrieve our arrow before his body despawns and we lose that arrow forever. But at this point in time, pretty much Milton's all to ourselves right now. There he is. At least he didn't die in some weird spot. Okay, where's my arrow? Yo, jerk, where's my arrow? There it is. Thank you. Thank you for cooperating by returning my arrow to me. Thank you. Okay, let's grab some of these. And that. Old man's beard I can just kind of leave, but when it comes to the rose hips, that's just like, when you're in an emergency situation, you want to be able to have the painkillers on hand at all times. So I grab them as soon as I see them. Okay, well, no buried container. Like in the campaign, they must have removed that. Maybe there's something in the mailboxes. Is there anything in the mailboxes? No. Other than a newspaper. I've seen a newspaper inside the mailboxes. And when you're this far in, they're kind of useless. They just take up space. Because every single time you...
Drink almost anything.
Oh, wow. Okay. Because when you're this far in, pretty much, Tinder is not very required. And it's very easy to find. All you have to do is just hunt for cedar. Okay, it's time to get nighttime here. We'll go indoors here and drop off what we can. What do we do on food? I'm probably gonna just eat. Eat while I'm here. Refill here. Okay. We're gonna have to go and clean up those wolves up on the hill and get that food stocked up. Oh gosh, so much tinder. I used it in a fire even when I don't need it, just to burn it away. Yes. So much tinder. Oh my god, so much tinder. The stuff just becomes a nuisance later on in the game. It's just like, it's everywhere. It's just like you can't get rid of it. Can't get rid of. Just sits there, staring at you, judging you. Just with its Tinder eyes. No, they don't have eyes. Maybe if you put googly eyes on them, then they would be like, ah. Anyway. Tinder with googly eyes. Oh god. Okay, let's see here. We'll put the branches here. I got a whole bunch of these. We'll drop these off. And this. Let's put them right here. Up here. I should probably turn these into prepared rose hips. That should get us to nighttime so we can sleep. The crafted rose hips are a lot easier to pick up than the uncrafted ones. Because when you drop them, they turn into you know, when they're uncrafted, they're just one berry, so you have to pick them one at a time. Just becomes this entire pile of single berries that you have to pick up. It's like, no. The prepared ones turn into very nice piles, like one use. Let's drop 3 of them. Yeah, turns into a nice little pile right there. Easily identified, easy to see. Get. Take it off the carpet. Eli, thank you for the follow. How's it going? Oh, I'm just stretching because it's still like 8:30 for me over here. Still pretty early. Okay, so we got axes, we got the ruined canned goods, we still got birch saplings, got some guts curing up. Okay, I'm gonna just go to sleep, and then we'll get up tomorrow and we're going to clean those wolves so we don't let the calories that they present go to waste. Last thing we want to do is waste calories, especially this late into the game. 352 days, 13 hours, 34 minutes. That's currently what we're at right now. I mean,
Tongue feels like sand.
I mean, in reality, we probably didn't even have to come to Milton because we had more than enough supplies to be able to make it to the end of the game. But now it's just like we got supplies for days now. It's just like we've got 3 more axes. We got a hunter's knife, an extra hunter's knife, plus the ones that we still have at our main base over in Timberwolf Mountain. We've got even more rose hips. We got more flares. We found more birch saplings. Keep in mind, back at the base, we have 25 of these things, and that's 75 arrows, you know, when crafted. And each arrow lasts several uses, so yeah, we've got tons of shots. Okay, let's get ourselves daytime. How about that? But we've explored pretty much all of the urban areas for this zone. Now we just need to figure out, is there a moose here? Is there a moose in this zone? And is it in a particular spot, preferably flat ground, open area, to where we can take some shots at him and not have to worry about him changing direction on us? Because so far that I've noticed, when it comes to all of the animals in this game, there's headshots and then there's heart shots. Heart shots are a lot easier to get because when they're facing you, I mean, just like in real life, it's a very soft spot right in the chest. On the side, you have to deal with the shoulder bone, which in this game is very much the thing. You know, it's very true to life when they designed the deer, and I'm quite sure the moose is just as bad. Okay, daytime's on its way. Let's just wait 2 hours. Hopefully it's going to be a clear day like yesterday, or it's going to be a blizzard. That also might be a thing. Sweet, this is great. I like this area. I'm liking it already. No, I haven't come across a single blizzard in this zone yet. Big, underlined, bold, highlighted, quotes, italic, all that stuff. Yet. Now that we have moose, they need to add squirrels so you can find Rocky and Bullwinkle. I'm thinking that if they had squirrel, they'd probably add the ability to make like a crappy soup from squirrels. It'd be hard as hell to try and capture though. Squirrels are Sketchy little buggers. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Lost my train of thought. I was gonna go and get myself some more water. Oh, none here. Okay. Shit. We're gonna have to go to a different building then. I just don't want to use a match. I could easily just use a match and get it over with, but either that or I could go up to the cave and get water there. I'm probably gonna have to go through there anyway. What are we doing on food? Let's grab another one. Okay. It's time to go clean some wolves. Let's go for the ones that are closest to us, which is going to be up on this hill here. There's two right next to each other, so we'll go and do those first. What other animals in Canada would there be that they could add? Ooh. Geese. They could add geese. And that's not like, haha, funny. No, there's actually geese. Actually, there's geese here in my state. And geese are actually really good food. Zachary Fowler survived 87 days on season 3 of Alone by making fish stew every day. Yeah, fish stew. It's good stuff. I can't think. Is there pheasant during the winter? Pheasant would be a good thing. A bird. You know, be able to hunt a bird, get a pheasant, shoot a pheasant, get a whole bunch of feathers and food at the same time. That could be a thing. That's just quarters. Another hour. Okay, well, that was a big wolf. And roasted on a spit? Yeah, baby. That would be awesome. Oh, shoot. We're carrying too much. We're carrying way too much. Okay. I'll drop you off. Drop another off. Let's go. Oh, this is a good opportunity to,
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
probably should go to the place we have most of our wood. So let's go up this way. Let's go to the cave. Because right now there's like pretty much no wood in the house right now. Because if I'm going to be cooking all this, I'm going to need to have a very long fire. And probably enough fire to be able to make water too. Yeah, we're getting hungry too, so this is a perfect opportunity. This game never ceases to surprise me because it's like we're still on the mission to take on a moose, but we have to be prepared for it. Which means having enough food to make it through a couple of days. Because if we fail, we get broken ribs, we'll probably lose a ton of health, we're going to have to probably repair our gear if it damages our gear. So we have to have all this stuff in place before we take it on moose. The list of things that need to be done just never ends. Then you get to the point where you're just like, okay, we've done everything else. What else are we missing? And then, and only then, you're like, okay, now let's go take on moose. Now that we've have everything else kind of just in reserve, nah, I'm not quite sure if, you know, the bear will tear up your clothing, guaranteed. That makes a lot of sense, but Okay, fir wood. Okay, let's just drop them here. Drop. That way I can go and get some wood. Yeah, I know you're getting hungry. We do have food on us, so. Okay, looking for branches. Not those are just sticks. I mean, full-blown branches. Which I can see a problem with this zone because with the lack of windstorms, you know, having the branches refresh themselves, because after a windstorm or a blizzard, the branches will respawn. That's usually when it respawns. But without that happening very often, that means the branches don't spawn as fast. That's a problem. I'm gonna guess that probably up there. It's gonna be some branches up there. Let's go up there, see if there's anything. I'm on the clock right now because the once you quarter a kill, the branches, the food starts to degrade really fast. So I'm on the clock. I need to go. But the advantage of quartering means that you get to move your kill. You get to quickly cut it up and move it to a place where you can deal with it indoors faster. Man, there's nothing up. What the heck? There's nothing up in here. Come on now. Branches, please. Where are you? It's probably over by her house. Yeah. Not enough in town. It's kind of funny that I find myself being more agitated by, towns because, finding branches, cedar and fir is a lot harder. It doesn't spawn in towns. So I have to go outside of town. Okay, where is... It's probably over like it was in the campaign. It's probably over by the lumber area over there. More small sticks. Just a ton of sticks. That's no good. Okay, let's just hide ourselves behind this and eat. Some water. Get low on water. Yeah, another reason why we need to get this fire going. I saw movement. That's weird. Yeah, currently right now we're slow because the wind is in our face. Yeah. This is definitely slowing us down. I want to go after cedar or fir, but I'm seeing this pallet in front of me, and I'm thinking maybe I should just cut that open. It's reclaimed wood. It's kind of as good. Kind of. But it's not. Oh, there's a sapling up there. Might as well grab that while I'm searching for A branch? Where the hell are the branches? Oh my god. Yeah, reclaimed wood is better than no wood. That's true. Ugh. I'm already seeing a problem with this area. Beyond the church, there's probably branches. Yeah, let's go over there. For something that should be like everywhere there's a tree. Like, we're in the tree line. Where are the branches? Where the branches go? Yeah, it's kind of humorous. It's just like, I want branches. Where are the branches? Where are the branches? It should be branches. No. I don't need any more food. No, go away. Yeah. Like, no, I don't need more food. Wolf, go away. Just, no. Bad wolf. Bad wolf. Do not offer yourself upon my arrows. Wolf. Ah, here we go. There we go. This looks a lot better. Oh, here's where all they've been hiding. Look at this. There we go. Okay, so let's go and get some cedar here. And the more tinder plugs. Yay, tinder. Wind's starting to pick up again. Hopefully it's not blizzard wind on its way. Okay, maybe this is a shortcut, maybe? Maybe? Maybe. Because I know if I go back the other way, I'm going to just run into the wolf. Which wouldn't be a big deal. I know how to deal with him. I just don't want another wolf I have to clean. Because I don't want to leave it behind. Which I could, but I don't want to. This far into the game, I just want to eat what I kill. I mean, if I kill it, I eat it. I mean, it's the most efficient way to go, because it means that I don't have to spend yet another arrow shot later on a deer, or another arrow shot on some other animal. I think we got ourselves enough wood to where we can make ourselves a pretty decent fire. And the wind died down again. Shit. Don't step on any bug with that rule, right? Yeah. Don't step on the bugs. Okay. Let's go up this way. There's another wolf. Again, we're not avoiding wolves because we need to. We're avoiding them so that we don't have to clean it later and cook it later. Because we got more than enough supplies to be able to deal with every single one we come across. But I just don't want to spend the time having to do this. Because 2 wolves is enough for like maybe 2 to 4 days worth of food. Plus we got moose that we're going to be killing here soon, so we need to know how much meat that creates, and then we have to drag that stuff to the nearest fire and cook that up. If I were to guess, a moose is probably going to be nearly as much as a bear in meat.
You gotta be more careful.
I didn't even go. I'm on flat ground. I'm on flat ground. Okay. Painkillers. Yeah. I wish there was a much more, you know, predictable way of knowing if you're at risk of getting a sprained anything. Because it just feels so random. Wish there was a way to test it. It's like, you know, at what, you know, how flat do you have to be standing on? How flat of ground do you have to be standing on to avoid getting a sprain? Like how flat of ground do you have to be on? That's what I'd like to know. Because I would much prefer not having to use every single pill like every other day. What are we doing on weight? 37. And we're getting kind of tired, so I'm just gonna just gonna leave that there for now. We're gonna have to come back for them later. Because we're now committed to starting our fire up in the cave because, well, we've spent enough time indoors. We're going to run the risk of getting cabin fever. But also, we've already sent most of the meat up there anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to leave it too long. I'm thinking about it. I might be able to... I'm thinking about this. I'm going, maybe with... I might be able to drag it up. Maybe I can cheat it. Can I cheat it? Might be able to cheat it. Okay. We'll take that one. Yeah. And we'll do this. Shh. What? You see nothing.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this.
You see nothing. Just a floating green bag. What are you talking about? It's like we're holding it in our hands. We don't even have it in our pack. We're just holding it with our hands. I believe that does count towards your weight. Does it? Let's see. Drop it here. Okay. Currently right now, we're at 40. Okay. We got that. 44. Okay. Never mind. Damn. I was trying to be clever. Game. Damn you developers and your foresight. They patched that out last year. Damn. You win this round.
Getting kind of
You
thirsty.
win this round, developers. One day I'll figure out a way to break your game. Yeah, we're getting quite tired right now. And it's about to be nighttime, so. See, that took an entire day. Okay, now with our supplies combined. Okay, so fuck it, I'm gonna just use it. Wish there was a harvest all button. Just like say, harvest all. When it comes to the bags, that would be very useful. Rather than just sitting there going click, 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 click. Just, you know, just harvest all bag. Just like, harvest the entire thing, please. Rather than selecting how much. And then we got the big wolf.
Have a little sleep.
You need to just deal with it. Suck it up. We're at full health, so it's no big deal. And grab you. Just like an old man, just kind of go. I need to get to the water. Okay, fire. It's like follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Even if it happens to be a liter of water. Follow it. Follow. Okay, so we're gonna throw this. 5 hours should be more than enough. Moldy wolf meat. Yum. Yummy moldy wolf meat. And they'll just drop this over by the mouth to the cave. We still got 2 wolves to clean still. Got the one over near the farm, on the path to the farm, and then we got the other one that's over by the gas station. We gotta go get the ones that are on the edge of the town. Good thing we didn't kill more wolves, or we'd have even more to clean. Did I mention that the wolves are jerks? They're jerks. This is one of the reasons why. They're jerks. Even when they're slices of meat being cooked, they're jerks. They're jerks. Okay. There we go. We got all that meat. We eat a bunch of it. Give ourselves a full stomach. Make some water. We'll drop off the rest of our wood here. Because we're not going to need to extend this fire. Drop that off right here. 2 hours. Make some water here. 4 liters should be fine. We don't have 3 hours, so that's good. Okay, boil it up. We're halfway through the night, so we're gonna have to sleep here. So that's at 56. We'll drop it in our little pile of water right here. Drop this 3 liters. We're gonna have to sleep. An hour worth of fire over there. We're gonna put the food near the entrance to the cave so that it doesn't go bad. Okay, 1 kilogram. Just drop the 1 kilogram ones. Alright. And drop. There we go. There we go. Fill yourselves up on water. So we don't get dehydrated during the night. And then sleep. And sleep. Get ourselves up to full. $353 days, 18 hours. Okay. Water, grab 2 liters, and head out. 1, 2. And off we go. Are we doing carrying weight? Just above our max, which is fine. We're gonna have to drop that. That's currently ruined. Just a waste of time for us to carry it. I'll just kind of drop it out here somewhere. Tools, drop, yes. Really wish I could burn those. I mean, it's a cardboard box. You think you just throw it on the fire and it's gone forever. Even if it only gives me a couple of minutes of burn time, I'd much rather just immediately get rid of them and hang on to them. In fact, it would make a lot of sense to turn the sewing boxes into tinder. Like, turn them into tinder, they're gone forever. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the pelts and the guts, and I'm going to drop them off over at Grandma's house. We lost a couple of hours of the day due to staying up really late, so...
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah. Send these in, get them curing. I'll go grab... probably the one at the edge of town, right over there. Grab that one first. Once I get through that wolf, then I'll have to decide, okay, am I going to go for that other wolf? Or should I just go and hunt a moose? Grab that and that. Alright. Indoors. Drop off our pelt and guts. Okay, guts. Drop 4 off. Pelts. Drop them here. Where did I put the maple sapling around here somewhere? Oh, there it is. You off. A ton of feathers. Okay, we're good. Or we could just go now. Okay, It hurts me, but if we get this moose kill, we'll have more than enough food. So, and checking. Okay, we do have our gun. Our gun is here. We have a bunch of wood, so we can make a fire. And we slept outdoors, so we can risk sleeping indoors for a couple of days. So I think we're good. I think we're good. So let's go up this way. I'm going to go to the moose area from the other end, because the way I went before, there was no clear sight on the area, so we couldn't get a good look at where the moose was located. But this is under the understanding that there's actually a moose in this zone. We might show up there and there's no moose there. We may show up there and that we'll look the entire area over and not find a single moose. That would mean that our little moose friend, jerk, bastard, I'm busy here. Like I said, this late in the game, it's just, they're throwing food at me. It's like, stop. Just stop. I'm busy here. Stop it. Wolf, you're just feeding me. That's all you're doing. You're not much of a danger. You're just feeding me. Stop it. I'm busy. Okay. Okay, we're looking for trees. I'm looking for marked trees. Yeah, of course. There's a wolf. There's another one. There's one. Ja! Jerk! That's what you are. You're a jerk. Oh, hell. That cave. I don't think so. I kind of drag him along here for a little while. Maybe he'll give up and go away. I kind of laughed a little bit after saying that. Like, maybe they'll go. Maybe he'll give up and go away. No, no. Okay. Just keep going here. There's a carcass up here. That's a deer. It's probably a frozen carcass up here. Dead body. Animal? I don't know. Might be an animal, might not. But looking for trees. Oh, it's a deer. Okay, it's fine. Did you give up? Please tell me you gave up. I really don't want to shoot him in the head. Yet another. Wait, what? What's this for? Oh, there's a building up here. Okay. I'm okay with the building. Yeah, another place where I can find supplies. Another bathroom. Bathroom break. Got a bathroom here. Can I get poo from the bathrooms? Use it as something to throw at the wolves? That'll scare them off. Like, what happened to you? I don't know, that human just threw poo at my face. I didn't want to stick around after that happened. Burn it as fuel. Yeah, why not? Burn the poo as fuel. Yeah. Cedar, fire barrel. I remember this place. I came here because during the campaign because I nearly died. I remember this. Okay, cotton scarf. First aid kit. Sewing kit. Tin sardines. Energy bar. Accelerant. Got a flare. And grab that. The first refuge of story mode. Memories. Yep. This is the first place you go to. Sports socks. Yeah, I came here in like a full stagger. I was just sliver of life, kind of just slowly staggering towards here. I made it here just in enough time to where I could just collapse on a bed. I got some of my health back, and then I was able to continue. But holy crap, that was close. Okay. Okay, there's the marked tree. Wolf, jerk. Stop, go away. Okay. Now we need to be extra careful. Because we don't know if there's a moose here. But what I do know is that the trees mark the perimeter of where the moose is located. That is not a moose, that's a deer. Oh dear, that's not a moose. Okay. So I'm gonna go around the perimeter and see if I can see anything. Okay. See movement of some sort. No, I'm not quite sure. If the moose... There's a cave up here. I highly doubt the moose would hang out in a cave. Okay, we got another cave here. Wheat. Cave number 2. Definitely gonna have to turn you into something. A survival zone. We're kind of just going around the perimeter of this thing, trying to figure out where this guy is at. That way I can formulate a plan on how to attack this guy. Not fully sure how this guy reacts. Nor how often he moves around. Okay. Where's this moose? Where are you? Where are you? Okay. It's probably still on the edge of his zone. So. I'm not seeing him. What the heck? And there's the other tree. I'm under the impression that there's only one per world. Each one is a zone? A moose once bit my sister. Okay, we went down around the entire perimeter. Let's go over here. No, really, she was graving her initials on the moose with the sharpened end of a space toothbrush given by her brother-in-law. Aha, hands it. Instilling passion. What the heck? Hey, look, there's a guy.
I think I can use this.
Old-fashioned parka. That's cool. Okay, this is a little bit of a safe spot. Not the best safe spot. Oh, Mighty Python and the Holy Grail. Oh, okay. Can't remember. That's the thing. It's like I know all the major quotes. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I know all the major quotes, but there's just certain ones that I'd have to watch the movie again. Just a great excuse to go and watch Mighty Python and the Holy Grail again. Thank you. I have an excuse to go watch it again. It's not like I needed the excuse, but there you go. That's in the opening credits. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the text that happens at the very beginning. Yeah. With the drum roll and everything. It's all dramatic. Moose. Mr. Moose? I don't... Yeah. I don't think the... Weird. Huh. I am under the impression that there's only one moose and it's currently in Timberwolf Mountain. Yeah, I think that's the case. Okay. Yeah, there can only be one moose per world, and its spawn changes per region. Rather than per area like the bear, you know, it's the entire, you know, you kill one in a region, it goes to spawns in a different region. Because I'm not seeing a moose at all. No moose whatsoever. We've gone around the entire zone, his entire zone, and nothing. Nada. Huh. Okay. So that means if we want to be able to take on this moose, we're going to have to go back to Timberwolf Mountain and kill it. We're going to have to kill it, and then we're going to have to go and search for it again in a different zone. Okay. That's actually not that bad. It means that... It just means that it's very rare. It's a very rare animal. Makes it that much more difficult to find. Yeah. I'm looking them up now. Yeah. Because there's like... Yeah, there's no moose here. We've looked around the entire edge of it. Even inside of it, and nothing. No moose. We are mooseless. We are currently mooseless. They are found rarely in all regions, making them unique animals. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think that's how the game mechanic works, is that the only moose that we found was at the very beginning of the update, when we were still in Timberwolf Mountain, over at the cabin. Over near the forward landing gear, the landing gear area, where the where you enter the zone, right there, that's where the moose was. So it's probably still here. Unlike other animals, moose do not bleed out. Okay. Okay, so currently right now, if it stays there, that's the question, that is the key. If it stays there, we know that where the moose is. It's right outside of our front door in Timberwolf Mountain. If it doesn't, that means we have to go to every single zone until we find it and then kill it. Which that in itself is a huge deal. That's a huge hunt. Unlike a bear, where all you have to do is find it when in your current zone, a moose, you have to be prepared to take on a moose when you're walking around in each zone. It turns it from a day, a mission for the day, and it turns it from a mission for the day all the way up to a epic journey of trying to go through each and every zone until you find it. Yeah, one moose per world at any one time. That's awesome. That's awesome and epic, and I love that. Gives me a reason to revisit regions now. I mean, it gives me a reason to go back over to the Broken Railroad if I check every other zone, and that's the last one I haven't checked. I'd be like, oh man, I have to go to the Broken Railroad now to try and find a moose. I approve of this. Now we just need to figure out how to get past this bear. Because right now, that's the only spot we haven't gone and explored yet. It is right beyond this bridge. This bridge right here. You found yours in the Broken Railroad? Yeah. Mine was over in Timberwolf Mountain. That's where mine was. Not quite sure if it's still there. Holy crap! Hi, bear. How's it going? How you doing? Good? Good. Well, you're in my way. You know that, right? This bear is in my way. Yeah, shit. Let's see here. I'm gonna wait until he comes down here. And you know what we do to people in our way? Yes. You know what we do to bears who don't know. Okay, he's slowly coming. Part of this is trying to get him into semi-flat ground, but also getting him closer to this, to where our mini cave is, so that we don't have to make a huge trip. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to do this smart. You see what I'm trying to do. Gotta get myself up to a spot where he can't easily get to me. At least it will give me extra time to be able to get a second shot in, because he might come up that. Here's a test to see how good its pathfinding is. Okay. It ran. Before the bear tears down the tree, right? Okay, he ran off. Not exactly sure if I hit him. I feel... No, there's no blood splatter. I didn't hit him. That scared him off. Okay, let's try this again. I need to bring him over to the tree here. Come on, come on. Come on. Okay, he's getting closer. See if I can get a clean hit on him this time. If you see the skill point on the left side, then you hit. Okay. It's gonna come right above, right there. Okay. Fucking hell. It's not gonna let me. Oh man, this is gonna suck. I got a feeling that it's not gonna allow me to hit him from up on that. He's still running. Still running. Bear is still running. Holy crap. It's still running, it's still scared. Oh shit. Oh Jesus. Oh god. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. He definitely was trying to get to me. I hit him that time. Okay. That terrified me. I was just like, oh my god, is he gonna come up the tree? I was afraid he was gonna come up the tree. I'm like, oh god! It looked like he was gonna do it too. I'm just like, this isn't safe. This is not safe. Okay. Let's see if we can get another shot on this bear. Unless he's dead. He might be dead. You just sense of dread and terror on my face as I saw it make a sharp turn towards the tree. I'm just like, no! Okay. Okay, we're looking. Looking. You go down there? I don't see him. I don't hear him anymore. So he might have bled out. He might have bled out. They did change their characteristics for balance purposes. Get the most important one first. Oh my god. Okay. The gun out. Reload. We're good. Okay, I heard a groan. Might be because he just fell over. Not sure. Where'd he go? Oh my god, it's a ninja bear. I don't like ninja bears. I don't think they taste really good. Oh shoot. Okay, where'd the bear go? Where did this bear go to? Bear, please. That's me. Freaking hell, the bear just disappeared. There's a gun down there. Ninja bears have extra hides, right? Freaking bear, my god. Okay. I'm not seeing a bear anywhere. Eat here. Okay. Eat you. I gotta think about bait too. It's just like. Oh, empty. Empty trunk. Empty trunk. Get in there. Open you up. Open you up. Wait. I heard something. This is the furthest across the bridge we've gotten. Driving gloves.
Hope nobody needs
Who needs 2 driving gloves? What kind of a crazy person owns this truck? Who needs 2? A backup? Who needs backup driving gloves? I can understand, like, work gloves. I mean, it's like, okay, you got gloves for driving, gloves for working. Most people use 2, 1 for each hand. Yes, but he had a pair on the dash, and he had a pair in the in the back of the car. I mean, he had 2 on the dash.
this stuff will come in handy.
Just, what? I'm confused. Okay, okay, the bear kind of just ran off into that little corner over there, and then he disappeared. Where he went, nobody knows. He kind of ninja vanished on us, just poof, gone. I'm gonna keep my gun out in case he appears all of a sudden. Ah! Aha! Success! We have a dead bear. I'm at 6 days and I already got attacked by a bear. Team of Joker. Yeah. Oh, he died in his... Oh, okay. He died in his cave. This is his cave. Wow, you have very tiny caves. Holy... Jesus fucking... No! 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 No, 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 no. Enter vehicle! He's not dead. Bear's not dead. Bear's not dead. Bear is not dead. How did you escape from Arkham? Bastard. That was the best. Hi, Bear. No. Go away. Holy crap. Thanks to Ivy, I could go anywhere. Oh. I thought he was dead. He was sleeping. Ugh. Oh, man. I just ran to the nearest indoor location I could. It was just like, car. Go to the car. Oh. Okay. That's the thing. I'm in a house with a bear outside. Yeah. I'm in a car with a bear right there. Let me just cautiously open and look. Okay. Is he gonna sleep again? Hi. Yeah, that was me that shot you. Oh yeah. That was too funny. That was. Oh man, I was just like, wow. I thought it was dead. I almost shit myself for you, right? I was just sitting there going, oh, it's laying, it's on its side. I was figuring, oh, it's dead. So I was about to go and, check how much meat it had. All of a sudden, it got up. And I'm like, it's not dead. The bear's not dead. Okay. We need to kill this bear. We really do. Hopefully he's laying down. Come on. Hi. Yeah, it's me again. Yeah, I am a jerk. I know. Shooting you in the butt. Come on now, just die. Just do me a favor. Just fall over. Just fall over, please. And before this is like the one bear you can't kill because maybe there's like nothing over there. I feel like I'm gonna go through an entire clip just trying to take this guy out. You're missing a lot of shots. Yeah, I am. I am kind of panicking right now, so. Yes. Okay. Do this. Come on. Okay, he's gonna be moving around for a while. Roll down the window, snipe from the car. I wish. Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, we're gonna have to end this soon because it's getting close to nighttime. Demon of Joker, thank you for the follow, and thank you for hanging out with us while I try to kill this invincible bear. Well, you're going to be much more difficult now. I can't see you. Can't see him. Can't see him. I can hear him. Can't see him. I'm with the one person who can't look behind them in a car. Of course. Still hear him though. He's out there. Come on. Come on. I don't know if he's going away or closer. Still here. He's pretty close. Not quite sure if he's right on top of me though. Because if he's right on top of me, leaving the car right now would be bad. We're getting into nighttime here. I think I have to head back. I think the game has it in such a fashion to where you can't kill them while they're sleeping. They have to be walking around. Leave out the other side, maybe that'll work. Okay. I hear him. Oh! Hi, bear! Yeah, maybe not go out the other side. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let him get a little bit further away, and then I'm gonna take a shot at him. We only got a couple of more shots left on us. Oh shit. Gotcha! You. We have a dead bear. Oh. Okay, bear's dead. And it's definitely not sleeping this time. It's only a 25 kilogram bear. Okay. Woohoo! We got the bear, finally. Holy crap. What a pain in the ass this guy was. Granted, I was a pain in his ass, but... Okay, let's see here. I'm probably going to take the hide just to get that curing, because that takes a long time, and then we'll come back for the meat. That's what I'll do. Yeah. I'm going to skin him first, and then we'll take the meat later. Okay. Because it's getting close to nighttime, and we can always come back for the meat later, all the guts, all that stuff. I just want to get that pelt. That's the most valuable part of that bear, is the pelt. Because I can repair my coat, I can repair my my bedroll. I thought I hit him enough to where he just ran off. I thought I hit him enough to where he ran off and he was like dead down there. But apparently he went down this way, he went across the logs, he went all the way up here and back to his hole, and apparently healed himself up. Apparently they heal themselves up when they sleep. That's what was giving me the biggest problem. And before there's two bears. Like, behold, second bear. Like, I'd be like, game, please. Why you be like this?
Something's making me feel tired.
Yeah, you're getting tired now. Oh, this game. Never a dull moment. You're constantly trying to not die. A combination of not dying and the wildlife. Especially if you're going after bear and now moose. So I've done some detective work on the moose. Willow West shot one in Mountain Town region down that rope. That rope you didn't want to go down. Okay. So, okay. So there's an area on that rope where the waterfall is, right? Okay. Really? I'm gonna have to go check that out then. Okay. I'm gonna have to go over there. Okay, so we're gonna sprint through here. This is our little mini satellite base. It's not exactly a great base, but better than nothing. But we're gonna go to our main base, which is right over here. I'm gonna try really hard not to fall and damage myself like last time. It's supposed to be a little safe way of getting down this thing that doesn't involve climbing, because apparently in this game there's a climb up animation, but there's not a climb down animation, so we can't climb down the rock face. That's unfortunate, but understandable. Okay, so here's option number one. Might be able to get through on here. Oh, here we go. There we go. Got through that. And then we got over here, this way. Right here. Haha! Success. The deer still here? I think there's a deer still here. Yeah, I hear him. He's somewhere. Running around trotting, scared of my ass. Okay, so there's another section to that whole zone that we have not gone and looked at. Which is weird that it would be in a zone, it would be in a spot that wouldn't be easily walked to. Yeah, we're probably going to be in this zone for a little while we try to eat through all that bear meat. Because we're definitely not going to be able to get all that meat back to Timberwolf Mountain. It's not happening.
It's like next, Kevin.
Hey, I left this here. I'm not saying it's the only spot, but at least one, yeah. Yeah, it's, you know, when it comes to the moose, everyone's still trying to learn how it works. Where it's located, how the fight works, you know, where the best place to shoot it is. Heck, I want to know how many supplies I'm going to get out of it. Like, how much meat is on a moose? Like, how many kilograms? I know, you know, in real life, they're like the weight of small cars. But in this game, it's like, what are the ranges? I mean, for bears, it's like 25 kilograms all the way up to 40 kilograms. That's pretty much the range when it comes to bears in this game. Willow West guy in 2 shots. One on the side of the head and one in the chest while it charged. Okay. So it does charge. That's good to know. Question is, how fast is it when it charges? Okay, put this back here. It's probably just as fast as a bear. That's probably it. It's probably extremely fast. Is it cured? Not cured yet. These are cured though. That's almost cured. Move this over to here. Why? Because, well, I want to know exactly how many supplies I have. There we go. $43.5 kilograms of meat, 1 hide, 12 guts. 12 guts. Oh, jeez. It's a big one. It's a big bear. I mean, a big bear? Big moose. That's a big moose. And a big moose. Well, it gives you a reason to get it. That's like a high risk, high reward kind of a food, especially when you haven't gotten yourself up to where you don't have to worry about parasites anymore. That's a ton of food. That's a ton of food. That's low risk. Well, low risk of parasite food. The risk comes in getting it. That's where the risk is. Once you get it, then you're pretty much done for a while. You can concentrate on other things, like repair or exploration or finding supplies or stuff like that. Okay, now we're gonna sleep. Remember to pick this up next time. Oh wait, that's right. Try and get ourselves closer to daytime. I'm gonna leave the bear there for now, just so I can take this opportunity. Now that the bear is not there, I'm gonna go and check out what's beyond the bear. Let's go check out what's over there, because that's where the starting area is. That's where the tutorial pretty much is.
Some gear.
Okay, what am I carrying? 33. Okay, let's harvest you. Let's see if the aircraft is there. If the aircraft's there, that would be awesome. We might be able to get some supplies, maybe a flare gun or something like that. Okay, I don't need the rifle anymore. I'll leave the rifle here.
Looks like I survived another night.
Beyond the Bear. Episode title. The Beyond the Bear. Drop you here. I'm gonna bring the pry bar because I'm quite sure I'm gonna need it. In this episode of Beyond the Bear. Today we have destroyed the bear blocking our path to the promised land. Not really a promised land.
I'm gonna have to leave something
No, you don't.
behind.
Lies, all of it. Lies and slander. Yeah, when it came to the Long Dark, I started to drop my export my episodes to my streams. Why am I hung up on episodes? I moved. I've been starting to move my Long Dark stuff over to YouTube. Mostly because, well, all it really is the button press. I don't plan on doing anything special to it, but you never know.
They talk about another kind of work.
I figured I'd do that just because, you might get that one person who's watching that video like right now and then realize, oh, he's live, and then comes over here. Never know. Figured. Which is funny because I went to go and look at my older videos from a year ago. Back when I was playing World of Warcraft, and I'm just sitting there going, man, I came a long way. What's my stream schedule? My stream schedule is 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. I stream about 4 hours. I stream before I go to work. Pretty much that's what I do. It's like I stream when I first get up, and then I stream until I go off to work. I do that Tuesday through Friday, and then I do a Saturday stream, which is at 1 p.m. and usually ends around 5 p.m. You can see my schedule down below, which is automatically changed to your time zone, or you can hit the events tab, both on the desktop, to find out, and they both will show you based on your time zone. But it's 7 a.m. my time, U.S. Mountain Time.
They talk about another kind of work.
But I'm hoping that with the increase in hours at my job, I'm going to be able to afford a better internet package to where I can stream more often. Because I want to be able to get to the point where I can have the occasional night stream, or, be able to stream on Sundays, or stream on Saturdays longer than 4 hours. At least that's the hope. That's the goal. My hope is that, I can start doing this more often. I'm kind of turning into a bit of a workaholic. I kind of get up, do my stream, go to work, come home, do some graphic design work, and then go to sleep. Like my world is just full of work. Just kind of how my life is. But you know, I'm used to it. I'm used to it by now. Drives my parents crazy because they're like, you should go out and have fun. It's like, I am having fun, but what are you talking about? My stream is kind of like it's a combination of, you know, being productive but also playing video games. Hey, you like what you do? Go for it. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I went to school for graphic design, and one of the classes we did was audio design. So we used to do like video production, audio stuff, and I mean, this is pretty much given me a reason to put those skills into effect. Right now, I'm saving up to try and get myself some Adobe Premiere. I'm trying to get myself an Adobe Premiere license so that I can start creating highlight reels on the stream. I want to be able to get to that point. What? Okay, they blocked it off. Okay, well, we can't get to the aircraft. Well, now we know. There's nothing beyond this point. Okay. Now we know. Okay, so that's, they've blocked it off. You can't go all the way to the aircraft. Yeah, that's blatantly, they just kind of grabbed a section of wall and just dropped it there. Like, no. But I want to go see the aircraft. No. You may not. Okay, so this zone is a lot smaller than what it usually is. Because usually it's a lot. There's like an entire section over there. And now that's gone. Okay. He's fine. Okay, let's start grabbing some meat here. Quarter. No. 2 hours. 2 hours. Is there enough? No, let's just grab it like 15 at a time. But I thought you came to the road from the side down a little trail. Yeah, there's like, doesn't seem to be. The guy goes a little bit further, but apparently that's like. Wait, over here? Ah, nice call, Michael. Yeah, here we go. Okay, there's a little trail over here. Okay, let's keep going. I thought it was like further down. Okay. Just keep going then. I'm not crazy. Yeah, I thought so too. It's just like I figured it was like further down because I remember that, you know, the walking to the bridge took a lot longer, but. Okay. There's a cave. There's a cave. Now this is where that one wolf was. Man, this is a lot shorter than I remembered. This is way shorter than I remembered. Oh, here we go. Through the cave. Okay, here we are. That's a dead. What eats a wolf? Seriously, what eats a wolf? That's terrifying. Okay. What's in here? Oh my god, Gollum, is that you? The Rancor! Oh god! It's the Rancor! Oh my god. Okay, look over here. Oh, look! A little bag in here. Ooh, flare. Campfire. Bag. Nothing. You mean a super Rancor? Oh, that don't speak that craziness, Conwiz. Don't speak that craziness. There's no such thing as a super Rancor. That's just terrifying. No, we will not speak of super mutant, overly powered Rancor. That would be just horrible. That would be the end of the world. That would be pretty neat. That would just bring the end times. The day that we have a super Rancor, that would be the end times. The end of this world. It would destroy us all. What has science wrought? No! Apparently we're back in Mountain Town. We're like right above Mountain Town or something? Or something? I'll remember this. This is where I struggled to keep myself from dying. I remember this. Okay. Okay, that's the carcass. Never mind. I was just about to say, it's like wolves up here, really? Come on now. There wasn't even wolves here when I was last here. And he trails off. Okay, so... Ooh. Let's get that. That's right. You're not dealing with the average Rancor anymore. They have finally become the legendary Super Rancor. Oh god, no! No! Oh no! There we go. This is not Borderlands. We will not have super legendary nothing. No, not the Rancor. We will not do that to the. We will not do that to this world. Okay, so we got. This is the little Rabbit Grove area up here. Wow, look at all those rabbits. So many rabbits. Oh, the amount... Oh, man. The amount of rabbit pelts you could get from this thing? Jeez. Okay, I'm looking for a sapling. I remember seeing a sapling. Becca Speaks, thank you for the follow. And thank you for hanging out with us. Okay, let's get some feathers. Feathers? Start a mitten collection. Yes. We will get many mittens. Many mittens. All the mittens. Okay. All the way up here. There's the aircraft. I see the wing. Okay. What the... Hey! You! No. No. Doggy. Doggy, no. Bad dog. Sit. Stay. Roll over. Play dead. Yes. Play dead. Good dog.
I need to drop something.
Good dog. He's good at playing dead. I tie him well. He's the best dog in the world. Yes, he is. Okay. We're gonna have to deal with our arrows here soon. We're gonna have to rebuild them. We're gonna have to find ourselves a little... can't remember where the... Other than the one over at the farmhouse, I don't know where the nearest one is. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? We got scarf. Got some cloth. Anything else here? Got crate. Briefcase. For sure, I love this game.
What do we hear?
It's even better watching someone with actual skill play. I really enjoy your content, by the way. Definitely been back in the week. Yeah, thank you for giving me a follow and hanging out with me. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming World of Warships, where, you know, I'm not as good at World of Warships as this game, and I wouldn't consider myself like a pro at this game, but
Could end up being useful.
it's more of like I've died to so many different ways that you can die in this game that I've pretty much gotten to the point where I avoid, because I get flashbacks of making huge mistakes, and I pretty much overly prepare for everything. I'll sit there and be like, okay, I'm just gonna do this, this, and this, because I know if I don't, I'm gonna die. Can I get back down this? I can. Let's go down here. I can get back up. That's fine. Okay, let's do this, and this. I'm just being thorough. I want to see what else is down here. Come a long way. You should go back and watch older videos and follow the learning journey. Yes. Oh my god, the learning. This game. Okay. Pretty much, I've died. Let's just list the ways I've died. Okay, I've died to dehydration. I've died to being outdoors too long to where I freeze and lose too much health. And then I get attacked by a wolf. I've died to getting attacked by too many wolves. I've died to starvation. I've died to falling too far. Is that new? Yeah, cabin fever is if you stay indoors too long. In other words, if you stay inside of a indoor location for too many days in a row, what will happen is you will get cabin fever risk. If you get 100% cabin fever risk, you can't sleep indoors at all. So you have to go find somewhere outdoors to sleep in order for it to go away. It's a pain in the ass. It is a real pain. But it's how they keep you from just kind of hunkering down indoors somewhere and just eat food. Which you can easily do that. But it's the game mechanics way of getting you outdoors. Okay, this is where you start. We actually got all the way to where we start.
Can always use more food.
Crackers. But yeah, whenever you see cabin fever risk, it means you've been indoors too long. You need to go out and sleep somewhere outdoors. And holy crap. Oh, look, a bed. And the bones. That would be the worst thing for them to ever do, is put a bear down here. You come all this way for a box of crackers, right? What craziness is this? You got an emergency stand. You know what'd be awesome? Giving us that shard of metal as a dagger. That would be awesome. Give us a shard of metal. A flare shell. Give us a little that little survival knife that you get at the very beginning of the game. Oh, look, a jerry can. That'd be a neat trophy. It would be. It'd be like, you made it to the very beginning of the game. Here's a little piece of metal as a hunting knife. A shard of metal. Okay. Here we go. I think I've gotten everything down here. I'm not bringing that jerry can. It's just way too much. Stack of papers. Come on now. Maybe something a little bit more useful. I was hoping to find a flare gun down here. That's what I was hoping for. I mean, currently right now there's only 2 other flare guns. One in a spot that will get me killed. Another spot where it's on the top of the mountain in Timberwolf Mountain. And this would be a nice little third spot for a flare gun to appear. Or this spot is a possible... I don't know if it's a possible spawn location. I'm quite sure it is, because now that this place is opened up, pretty much anywhere, it will pretty much spawn you in most places on the map, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the locations. Okay, let's get ourselves back up. Get ourselves back to our cave. Anybody getting flashbacks from the campaign? Campaign flashbacks. Oh god. Yeah, you pretty much start the game with a lot less stuff. But, you know, all the way up until you get to Milton, they're kind of holding your hand. At least you can climb while encumbered. Yeah, that is true. That is a good thing. We just can't go up ropes or down ropes. There's a weird thing. It's like you can't go down ropes. You think you could just grab onto the rope and just slide down. Oh, there's some cloth. A wool scarf there. This is just me being thorough. Kind of going around looking for anything I may have overlooked. Okay, we're good. Have they announced episode 3 yet? Nope, nothing yet. I haven't heard anything. I was expecting them to release it during this latest update, but they did not. Which is a shame. I want to know what happens next. I mean, they left us pretty much, you know, inside the dam. Like, okay, now what? Why not? I'd like to know. Because when I left, I pretty much left with myself being in pretty good shape. I had like a couple of wolf pelts on me. I was getting ready to make myself the wolf coat. I had a whole bunch of deer pelts, but I didn't exactly get taught how to make anything, except for I think I got taught how to make the pants. I think I have the deer skin pants on my campaign character right now. But that's pretty much it. I got nothing else other than what I found, which I think I'm wearing a I'm trying to think of what jackets I was wearing. That's something I'm gonna have to relearn and look over when it comes to supplies. It's like, what supplies do I have on my campaign character? I'm quite sure I'm gonna get into the campaign and realize, oh man, I'm carrying a lot of junk. I need to drop this and this and this and this. I'm quite sure I'm like carrying way too much tinder. Yes, I will be streaming the episode when it comes out. I streamed the episode 1 and 2 when I played them, so I will be streaming episode 3 when it comes out. I'm betting Episode 3 will be Asteroid's Adventure. Yeah, I would not put it past them to make it to where you're streaming, you know, you're going around as from her point of view, where she starts out. All the way up until she discovers him strapped to a chair inside the dam. Or somewhere else. Because we don't know if our hero, if you want to call him that, got moved to a different location. Or maybe he was you were left for dead inside of the dam. And where you have to track down that briefcase. Whatever the heck is in that briefcase. Protagonist, yes, our little protagonist dude. Yeah, I'm wondering. Something about, it's like, when you get to the town, tell this one guy this word, Wintermute. Like, okay. Because maybe it has something to do with the fact that the winter never stops. Maybe that's it. It's like, they did something to the weather to make it permanently winter. That's it. I solved it. That's the end of the game. Thank you. Drop the mic. Walk away. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. It's actually, you are Wintermute. You're a clone that can't stop complaining. There. Gotcha. The end. We turned you into a clone, but it backfired. Now you just can't stop complaining. That's totally it. Yes. That is the mystery. Case contains the launch codes for missiles that cause nuclear winter. Yes, that's it. We solved it. We solved it. We totally solved it. End of the game. Roll credits. Okay, eat that. Get yourselves back up to semi-full stomach here. And hydration. Okay. Kind of don't need to harvest any of the deer. The deers are kind of unneeded right now. Okay, now that we're here, now that we're back here, I think we might be able to carry a little bit of bear meat. We're gonna grab a little bit of bear meat, head it back to the cave. And I'm gonna try to probably do 10. Yeah, 10 sounds good. Because we're not going to stay here and cook it. Because we don't know how long until the bear respawns. I know it's going to respawn once enough time goes by and that the bear disappears. If we don't see that bear carcass anywhere there, he's back. Somewhere. Now, bears will usually spawn within certain zones. Now, we've only seen one bear due to the size of this zone, so I'm thinking there's only one spawn location, and that is it. But we're not 100% sure because we haven't been here long enough to know if there's only one bear and that it only spawns there, or it spawns in 3 locations. We don't know. But I'm gonna have to take several trips. Now, one of the ways that you can carve that bear up is quarter him, but I'm not doing that because, well, it's gonna take several trips. And I'd rather have the meat last longer the way it is. Let's see here. We've currently got 3 scent on us, but I am not exactly going to be going anywhere where there's going to be a bunch of wolves. In fact, I think we've pretty much killed most of the wolves. Well, we've killed at least every single wolf we've come across so far, so there's probably a couple of live ones out there somewhere. At least this zone is not very difficult. I mean, if I were to play on the hardest difficulty, this would be one of my preferred locations to start. This would be a very good start location in this zone. This and Mystery Lake. Either of those two would be great. Broken Railroad could be done. It might be much more doable depending on how many wolves are in the area. Currently, right now, on my difficulty, there's just tremendous amounts of wolves, yet you're never going to see in any other difficulty. I mean, the difficulty we're on is the second highest difficulty, which is Stalker, which is where most people spend the longest runs on. I mean, there are people on Stalker who have survived 800 days, 1,000 days. I'm starting in Timberwolf Mountain. Wow. Damn. Hopefully you're not on top of the mountain. That's a horrible place to start. It's like right at the peak of the mountain. It's doable, but man, that would be rough. At the very peak of the mountain, having to go down all those ropes just to get somewhere where it's a little bit more sheltered. But at least if you started at the very top of the mountain, you probably have, if you happen to have a pry bar, you'd start out with a ton of gear. We started by the river, made it to the summit so far. Nice, nice. Yeah. Going to that summit, if you're starting in Timberwolf Mountain, start getting to that summit and then finding yourself some winter gear would be great. Especially if you get one that's winter gear, a whole bunch of matches, and a whole bunch of water, and some food, you're set. You just have to find yourself a place to call your home for the time being in that area. Which with it was like 3 caves. The 3 caves on the way down probably work as temporary shelters. Okay, so let's see here. Yes, the race to find a good coat. Yes. That is the very beginning of your run. Any run is just trying to find good gear. A race to find good gear. It took me 100 days just to be able to get myself to a point where I didn't have to worry about winter gear anymore. I find, like, you know, I've got like a couple of things I can make. Granted, there's a couple of things that would be a little bit better than what I have. I mean, there's the deerskin boots I haven't made yet, and then the coat. But these are the only 2 gear that are left for me. I've made everything else. And the only reason I haven't made the boots yet is because I'm wearing mucklucks. And the mucklucks are just a hair worse than the deerskin boots. Just a hair. And I'm hanging on to those things as long as possible so that I don't like double the amount of deer skin I have to harvest in order to keep them alive. I'm trying to minimize the amount of materials I have to gather and save these carcasses as long as possible. Because I don't know how many arrows or how many bullets I'm going to have after day 400. But as soon as I get out of the mountain, the mountain town area, I'll be able to go back to Timberwolf Mountain and then regain like all of the arrows I lost. Because I've got like 6 arrowheads back at the main base. So I can make 6 more arrows if I need to. But eventually, probably at day 400, I'm probably going to have to make a trip to a forge and make a whole bunch of more arrows. A bunch more arrowheads. Just in case. Give myself a little safety net in case I have a very bad day and I miss a lot of shots and my arrows disappear. That's happened a couple of times. Where I'd shoot an arrow and then I lost it. And it's just like, where'd it go? Where'd my arrow go? It's like the worst thing to happen. That's the worst thing that could happen if you're like down to like 5 arrows and you lose 1. Now you're down to 4. And the reason I carry around 10 is because it always uses the whatever equipment is in the best condition. So if you have 2 bows, it always chooses the one that's in the better condition as your main bow. And then once they get to about even, then they switch back and forth. When it comes to arrows, it's very similar. It always goes for the better conditioned arrow first, and then it works its way down. So if you have 10 arrows, I mean, it's essentially how long one arrow will last 10 times. And I think one arrow can survive about 3 or 4 shots, depending on what you're hitting. So that's like 40 shots total before you have to start replacing arrows. Or, you know, having to make all your arrows all over again. Okay, let's grab another 10 kilograms and head it back to the cave. But for the longest time, during the very first few days, I had a survival bow and arrow, and I just never used it because I wasn't comfortable with my aim. I had never used a bow in this game before, so I didn't know how it worked. So I was always using bullets. I had gotten a rifle and just used bullets. Now that I've gotten used to how arrows work, I'm mostly using arrows. I rarely use the rifle anymore. The rifle is essentially just a stepping stone to getting to the bow and arrow. The bow and arrow is a much more long-term weapon. Let's see, another 10 kilograms here. The only disadvantage to the bow is that it can't shoot as far. That's the only difference. They both do the same amount of damage. It's just one can go a lot further. The rifle. But the advantage of the bow is that it's renewable to a point.
A lot of gear.
But the range on an arrow compared to the rifle is just pitiful. But I mean, what can you do? I still want them to add the compound bow to the game. I would love for them to add a compound bow to where you find it, and then for a certain period of time, it just loses durability and then just wears out. Because then it would be like a happy medium in between the rifle and the survival bow. Something that kind of goes a little bit further, but not as far as the rifle does. And have it be so rare that if you find one, it's like going to be the only one you'll find in the game. And at that point, you just kind of have to maintain it using it'd probably be like a combination of gut and metal, maybe, or at least lash 2 bows together to make a more powerful composite bow. Yeah, Yeah. Make a composite bow that lasts a lot longer. Or, you know, one that shoots further. May not last longer, but it shoots further. Yeah, there's a lot of things they could add to this game to just give more variety to the game. Like a way to carry an ember with you. In real life survival, there's a way to be able to make a little bundle, a little tightly packed bundle where you put coals from your last fire into, and it just smolders, just kind of just stays lit for a little while you get to your next fire. Yeah, more cooking variety. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would be pretty cool if you could make a rabbit stew and be able to get yourself a heating buff through that. That would be awesome. Because if you use a little bit of water and a little bit of rabbit meat, you could make yourself a little stew and then eat that, and it would give you the same amount of calories, but it would give you a heating buff on top of it. So you don't have to use tea or coffee in order to get the heating buff, or don't have to use your peaches or your canned goods. That's if you're, trying to save your canned goods, or if you run out of canned goods. It's starting to get tired. I would love to be able to. I still want to have that sling, because in this game you're able to throw rocks at rabbits, but I would love to be able to have like either a slingshot or a sling to be able to hit larger prey, because it would be pretty awesome if you could use a sling on wolves and like daze them or knock them out, to where you can either get around them or go over with your knife and then finish them off, or scare them off. Use a sling, throw a rock at them, boom, and they run off. Because I don't know about you, but if I got hit by a rock, I wouldn't want to stick around. Rather than using flares or torches to scare them off, just sit there and like sling a rock at their face. There's a lot of things they could do with this game. A lot of things they could add. Okay, let's see here. Getting close to dark right now. We've currently got 20 kilograms of meat on us. Drop. Okay. I'm going to take this opportunity to start a fire, and then we'll start cooking this stuff. Fire here. We're going to cook all this bear meat up. We still got 5 kilograms of meat still up there with a whole bunch of guts, but currently right now, because of all the wolves we've been killing, we've got more than enough guts right now. We don't need to go up there for the guts. We're probably going to go up there for the remainder of the 5 kilograms of meat we currently got out there. Okay. But yeah, this is a lot of meat.
All this gear is slowing me down.
See if I can grab all of it. I might be able to. Oh, just barely. Barely can carry all of it. Oh, one thing you should know, I've made this mistake a couple of times. Wolves and bears can come into the cave. It is considered indoors, but the wolves will follow you in. It's not like you can just go to the cave and then they'll just get distracted and run off. It's like, no. They will come in. They will come in. They will come and not say hello. They're not visiting.
Lay down.
It's not advisable to set up camp in a bear cave. Yes. If you see bones in your cave, that's a bear cave. Don't go in there. Don't set your home there. That place is not safe. At least when it comes to this game, they mark the cave as being dangerous by bones. That is very helpful. When I first started out, I found a couple of bear caves, and I went, huh, this is a nice cave. There's a lot of bones here, but this is a nice cave. Good thing I didn't stay there. Because they will spawn in or around that cave. And you might be sleeping in a bedroll and wake up to a bear in your face. I've never done that. Thankfully, I was informed what the bones mean. At first, I thought it was just, you know, flavor, like design, kind of like, ooh, scary cave. No, that's actually a danger. That's the game marking it as you don't want to be here. Okay, we're gonna have to sleep here really soon. We're good on food for a while. We've got so much food right now, ridiculous. We've got a ton of food still over in Timberwolf Mountain, so we're gonna have to head back there soon, because eventually that food is going to spoil, and we need to deal with that soon. We've explored almost all of the zone. Okay, so I'm trying to get... shit. I'm gonna have to just sleep here. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to sleep here, because currently right now I'm really, really slow. Both out of exhaustion and also... yeah, so. Sleep. Sprained ankle healed, yay! Okay, we're gonna have to repair that. 355 days, 17 hours, 27 minutes. Yeah, we got pretty far. So we've got 45 days until day 400. We need to start... we're gonna have to start thinking about the supplies we're gonna need in order to make it up the mountain. Because here's the plan. The plan is for maximum food saving, keep raw meat until 50% before cooking. Cooking adds 50% conditions, so cooked meat will taste like new. Nice, that's good to know. Here's the plan of this run. I don't plan on surviving past day 500 on this run. Pretty much how it's gonna go is at like day 450, we're gonna start making our way up Timberwolf Mountain. Once day 500 hits, hopefully we're gonna be at the very top of the mountain, and we're going to end the run by throwing ourselves off the tail section,
By snow.
off the cliff.
Nothing to drink.
The reason we're going to be doing that is because we're going to start a interloper run after that. So no matter how this run ends, our next run will be interloper at the harder difficulty, because I gave a rule for myself. If I survive to 100 days and then I die afterwards, then I will start my next run on interloper on the harder difficulty, no matter how this run ends. If I die to a wolf, if I die to starvation, if I fall and kill myself, no matter how it ends, either 500 days or not, my next run will be interloper on hard difficulty. So I'm just kind of, I'm not purposely going to kill myself in this run, but I'm going to try my darndest to get to 500 days so I can get that achievement. Because there's an achievement for surviving 500 days. I'm trying really hard to get to that point. I would really like to get to 500 days and then start an interloper run. But there's a lot of wolves that are definitely making it difficult. I love to get involved. Okay, let's see if I can make one more. I'm gonna see if I can get the rest of that that meat off of that bear. Okay, are we gonna have a blizzard for the first time in this zone? I think we're gonna get our very first blizzard in this zone. I may have to turn around. We're only at 2 arrows down. Usually a blizzard will be on its way once you see the heavy winds and you see it drop from 2 arrows to 3. It's currently at 1. So it's dying down, so we're fine. But yeah, usually you'll know a blizzard's on its way when it looks like this. You'll see a lot of snow dropping. The wind will pick up. It'll be hard to see very far. And you'll see the temperature just take a nosedive. That means get to shelter, weather it out as long as possible. That's why I try to have a ton of supplies on hand and enough wood on hand to where if I have to sit indoors or in a cave for 2 days, I can. Because you never know when these things hit. And when they hit usually at right in the middle of when you're doing something. I've had to stay indoors because I was in the midst of hunting a bear, and I had to just stop what I was doing and sit indoors and wait. I had taken a couple of shots at the bear, and I had to just stay indoors. 1, to recoup my health, but also 2, it was a blizzard outside. And when the blizzard cleared, I was back up to full health. I still had plenty of supplies left. And then we went out and the bear was already dead. Had blood out. I'm like, okay. Okay. Once we clear out this bear, it's going to despawn and it's going to start the respawn timer on the bear. Because it will not respawn until the previous bear's carcass is gone. It's that way with wolves, that way with bears. Quite sure it's going to be that way with the moose. It's the game allowing you to gather up as many materials as you can, but eventually, no matter how much is left on it, it will eventually disappear. The key to this game is do not let supplies go to waste as much as you can. Sometimes you just have to, because there's too much risk in going out in whatever weather you need to go out in to get the supplies. You have to just wait. but you know, if you wait too long, it disappears. Yeah. It's not ideal, but it's just something you have to do. It's all about risk and reward. Like, is the risk worth it? And when it comes to a bear in late game, it definitely is worth it. Taking on a bear when you're this late into the game is definitely worth it. It means I don't have to worry about food for a while. Alright, took the hide. I don't need the guts. We'll leave that there. Okay, back we go. I think the number one thing I can say that would probably cause a lot of people to live longer in this game is whatever you do, if you're going to use a match, be prepared to, at the very least, make water. Make tons of water. Because if you already have the water melted and boiled and ready for drinking, you don't have to spend a single match. Because if you're indoors, you can either sleep in your bedroll or a bed and warm yourself up. You don't need the fire to warm you up. Boil and purify it always. Yes. You know, food poisoning, dysentery, these things will end your run. It will end your run. Especially early on when you don't have a lot of supplies. Yeah. Because in this game, using a match just to warm yourself is a waste. It's a waste of a match. Because there are so many other ways in the game to be able to warm yourself. The runs and runs. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. But yeah, pretty much if I need to warm myself, I'll usually go and find a deep cave, or I'll find a cabin or any indoor location and just sleep. Sleep for 2 hours, you'll immediately warm yourself up. If you need to make your way through a blizzard, if you need to be out in a blizzard, one, don't only go out in a blizzard if it's daytime. Don't go out during the nighttime. You'll lose so much body temperature so quickly. It's crazy. You'll just see it just down. It's gone. And your health will drop just as fast. So if you need to go out in a blizzard, go during the daytime. And also, drink something hot. So tea, coffee, make the rosehip tea, make the mushroom tea, any tea whatsoever, and get the heating buff, because it will allow you to be outdoors longer. It will allow you to survive the blizzard longer. Not much longer, but longer. Depending on what you're wearing, it will usually counteract most of the temperature loss you're getting. So if you're sitting there going, oh man, I'm in a cave, I need to make it to my house, it's like right over there, but I don't believe I'm gonna have enough body temperature to make it there. Drink something hot, head there. Usually the heating buff will only last so long, and it will usually wear out right halfway through your trip, so that the rest of the trip will be just you trying to get there before you go into hypothermia. It's not ideal, but it will save your life a couple times. Because I've been caught in a cave, and my food is like on the other side of the map. I'm like, shit. So I've had to make several stops just to either find a separate house to heat myself, to sleep in a sleeping bag or a bed, heat myself, then go a little bit further, find a cave, make a short fire, drink something hot, sleep in my bedroll, go a little bit further. Just... Okay. That's gonna need to be cooked. So put that right here. Yep. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna have to call it here because I gotta go work. So thank you all for hanging out with me. If you have not done so, please hit the follow button on your way out. I will be streaming World of Warships tomorrow at 7 a.m. So if you want to just hang out, or I usually play whatever music on Wednesdays and Thursdays when I'm playing World of Warships. I'm just playing whatever I feel like playing. Because I don't plan on putting those videos anywhere. Well, yeah. So, anyway, thank you all for hanging out. I'll see you all tomorrow. Latest.